Hi guys, it is Reese the Beaut, and I am finally back. Really just wanted to come and share some life updates. I know I have been gone for a while, and I'm not even going to get on here and give excuses as to why I haven't uploaded. But I've just been busy, nothing major, just got engaged or whatever. No big deal, no big deal. But yes, I'm engaged. Life update. So yeah, I've just been enjoying that. And also my partner and my fiance and I are working on house renovations. So yes, my nails are not done, but in my defense, there's literally no point in getting them done right now with all the renovations that we have going on. It's like one day I'm lifting up carpet, the next I'm pulling out staples, I'm sanding floors. So yeah, these nails just will be looking like this until further notice, and I'm 100% okay with that and saving my money. But yeah, so I just wanted to come and share the exciting news. Who doesn't love an engagement story? I do apologize for the shadow. I I was going to actually record this video earlier when I was like bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and the sun was beaming, and I mean, it was this beautiful day, but I could not find the tripod. And then when I found the tripod, I couldn't find the piece that clicked in for the phone to click into. So the ratchet setup that I have right now is it's just that. It's pretty ratchet. But nonetheless, we're getting the job done. I really think that this proposal was a fairy tale proposal, in my opinion. Just like, you guys have to listen to this story. It was so awesome. So I will start from just like the beginning. And yeah, let's get into it. So, I went to Jamaica for my birthday. My twin and I, we celebrated our birthday. I was going to say the age, but actually I'm not shy about my age. I look good for my age. I am 30 years old. Yeah, go me, go melanin and all that good stuff. So yes, my twin and I, we celebrated our birthday in Jamaica. We stayed in Montego Bay. She was actually filming a music video, and then, sorry, don't mind my pillow. I just wanted to be comfortable. I'm not like hiding my stomach or anything. I don't really have a stomach, but I just wanted to be like comfortable since I can't sit over there because of my setup. So anyway, yeah, she was filming a music video, and then normally I'm 100% with her. I'm helping with the hair, helping with whatever. But this time I let her know beforehand, like, I am going to enjoy Jamaica. We will be in Montego Bay. I am soaking it all in. See you when I see you. We'll definitely, link up for dinner and the nightlife and stuff. But girl, you don't have me. Like, I'm not this time. But she was in great hands. Like, she was her makeup artist / wardrobe stylist / like everything under the sun. He is amazing. Anyway, her music video is called Raw. RAW by Discover Meeks. So go check that out on YouTube. It's out now. She put so much hard work and effort. I digress. So I told her I wouldn't be available for that. But anyway, it was me, my twin, my older sister, and then two of our good friends. They came to Jamaica with us. So it was just a really, really good time from beginning to end. There was a little bit of hiccups with the resort. I mean, it was a 5-star resort, but I feel like the treatment and the property could have been more 5-star-ish, if you know what I mean. But not to complain, because, well, I did complain a lot while I was there. But in retrospect, as I come back and put things into perspective, I'm like so fortunate and blessed to have the opportunity, the resources, the family, all that, to be able to go to Montego Bay. A lot of people that I interacted with said they had never been to America. So I was just like so grateful. And the locals were just the most amazing human beings. And it's always interesting to me, like the people that have the least, and again, these were just the people that I talked to. I'm not saying everyone over there doesn't have, but the people that I talked to, they didn't have much, and they were just, they would give you the shirt off their backs. So yeah, it was just an amazing experience. And all right, so fast forward, we did some excursions and things on day 1, and then our actual birthday was amazing. We hung out. I think that day things were shut down because of COVID, so I think we had to stay on the resort for the most part, but we were able to enjoy an amazing like birthday dinner. I forgot to mention that my partner or my fiance, I don't know, like my partner, my fiance, whatever, I'll use that term interchangeably, but my fiance was obviously there too. I forgot to mention that when I was saying who all went, like I forgot the main person, but yeah, so the next day we started early. It was me, my fiance, my good friend. This girl is amazing. I could make a whole video about her, but my good friend, and then my older sister. We all went out and we got an early start. I think we woke up like 6 7 o'clock, like really early, to get breakfast and then head out. And we had like a private driver that kind of chauffeured us around. And we started off with going to this beautiful, like on this beautiful raft tour. It was so gorgeous. Like when we got there, we went down, the rafts were all there, and then mine was decorated and it said "Happy Birthday, Cherise." I had no idea that it would be decorated, so I'll try to insert a picture like I said, but the whole raft was decorated and it said "Happy Birthday, Cherise," and it was just beautiful. And we then got on the raft, did the tour in the river, and we got off, the raft, dipped our feet. And yeah, it was a lot of rocks. I wasn't used to that. So I got off very briefly and then hopped right back on. But yeah, and then our tour guide was just telling us about the river and the history. And, he was like, he made us a bamboo straw right in front of our faces. And then we drank, he like cracked open a coconut. We had like fresh coconut water. It was just amazing. It was amazing. So beautiful. And then at one point he literally grabbed like some limestone and then gave us like limestone mud type massages on our legs, our feet, our thighs. And he was just so professional, so sweet. And one of the most amazing, genuine people I have ever come across in my life. So anyway, we did that. And then we proceeded to go to Rick's Cafe, ate, some food, had drinks, dipped our feet in the little pool that was there. But then there was also cliff jumping that you could do. You can dive into the water. So my partner and I were like, let's do it. I know me, it's always been on a bucket list. So we were like, all right, cool, let's do it. And I can swim, but I just had never done something like that. So I had told him, like, the deal was he jumps in first and then I'll jump in and he can like catch me or do whatever, come searching for me if I don't come back up. Like, I didn't know that for the most part, when you jump down, the force kind of like brings you back up to the air, and then you just have to stay afloat and maintain that. But I just thought I was going to go down and have to like swim my way back up, but that's not how it happened. So I jumped in up and then came back up. Anyway, there was 3 levels. There was a beginner level, which was pretty much like, imagine your local, community pool, and they have the dive board, it'd be like that distance of jumping in. So, a 10-year-old could probably do it and not blink twice. And then they have the next level, which is like, all right, you got some guts to be doing that. And then they have the 3rd level, which is jump at your own risk. Tell your loved ones you love them just in case, which is what I did. So we jumped to the first one, boom, he goes first, I come in. We jump to the second one, boom, same thing. We get to the 3rd one and I go in first. And when they tell you, how to jump, they say put your arms up, and as you get closer to the water, put your arms straight and your whole body should be straight. So you go in head first. Not head first, feet first. And I'm like, okay. So of course I'm just like, I'll insert the footage, but I'm like hesitating. And then I finally go, but I just panicked because I just got nervous. So I fell in like butt first. Even the lifeguard, apparently he was like, oh my gosh, like that probably hurt. So yeah, suffice to say, I went first that 3rd time for the highest one. And then my fiance just looked and they heard how I hit the water and he was like, absolutely not. So he ended up not doing it. We were beefing for like 20 minutes after that because of this. Now it makes sense. Like, he didn't want to risk his life and like die, and then he wouldn't have been able to propose to me. So I gave him a pass after the whole proposal. So anyway, we did that. I was in like kind of uncomfortable, but on a scale from 1 to 10, it probably was like a 4 in regards to pain, 10 being the highest. But it was just uncomfortable. Like, it just felt like one of those things where you work out, but you haven't worked out in a while, that type of muscle soreness. So anyway, after that, we then came back to the hotel, got dressed, and we headed to dinner. Now, the whole time we've been there, we have been doing group dinners. So I'm just looking for like my sisters and stuff. We were walking to the beach or walking down in the like communal area. I didn't know we were going to the beach, but so as we were walking, I'm like, hey, where's like Natasha, where's Jameeka, like where are my sisters at? I want to spend, I'm a brat at this point. I'm like, yeah, where are my sisters? So they weren't there. And then we finally get down to the beach area, and it's this whole beautiful like setup with a table and chairs and like a candlelit dinner. It was just so beautiful. It all makes sense because my friend was like, don't wear your wedges and stuff, because I was gonna wear like my wedges. I'm heeled up, being cute and extra per usual. But yeah, now it makes sense why she told me not to wear my heels, because we were in sand and I would have been wobbling all over the place. So yeah, we did that. And then we come back up to the room, and the door, like we're walking towards the door. At this point, still just like me and my fiance, and we're walking up towards the door, and then I see like the door is half cracked, like cracked open. Now I'm from North Philadelphia. No shade to my Philadelphians, but I'm from North Philadelphia. If I see a cracked door, it's like, nah, that's not a good sign for me. I'm like, somebody then robbed us. Someone is out to get us. I don't know. I just thought the worst. I love my Philadelphians, don't get me wrong, but the reality of it, right? So I'm just like, no, I like, what's going on? The door's open. Like, oh my gosh, I'm ready to leave this place. This is so unkempt. Like, this is so dangerous. How could they let someone complaining? And then as we get closer, I see like rose petals on the floor. And I'm like, oh, and it's still, again, like not clicking to me that anything special is going on. So we get into the room, the rose petals lined up, the bubble bath is filled, champagne, rose petals, the bed is all made up, the heart-shaped swans. Hamilton, my favorite Broadway show, one of my favorite Broadway show, is playing, and I automatically start crying. Like, I didn't even know what he was doing behind me. I was crying, like thinking it's like an end of the birthday trip nightcap that we're just gonna, share a moment with my friends and my sisters and stuff, and then get in the hot tub and say deuces, guys, and then we'll have our little moment or whatever. But no, I'm like a minute before I even turn around, and then finally I'm like crying, and then I finally turn around, and he was on one knee, proposed to me, and oh my gosh, it was just it caught me so off guard. I was not expecting it. Like, I mean, when I even had asked him, like, you better, like, we were joking around, like, because everyone was getting engaged at that time. So I was like, yeah, you better not do it in Jamaica because blah, blah, blah. And he's like, no, I wouldn't do that. That's too expected. And then come to find out, like I said, he was on one knee. And then, I mean, beautiful ring. I love my ring. And just a backstory about this, I had told him, like, I don't want diamonds. We were talking about, rings and stuff like that. And I was just like, I'm not really a diamond person. I said, I want to do something different. I want something that, you don't see on everybody's hand, the same shape, the same cut, the same, you know what I mean? Like, it's only but so many different, looks of diamonds. And don't get me wrong, they're beautiful. Like, they're beautiful. And I like them for when I see them on other people. I'm like, wow, like that thing is shining, good, like awesome. But for me, he knows me and my taste and my style. And I'm normally like, think outside the box, do outside the box and stuff. And all I said was I didn't want diamonds. And I mean, I think he just nailed it. It almost kind of looks like little black diamonds on the side, but it's actually sapphire. So anyway, I was just so happy and crying. And then, I mean, that was just the story. I will maybe make a part 2 where I insert like the footage because this video is getting kind of long, but I just want to come and share my story. And I mean, if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. But that is my engagement story. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I know it's pretty long. So yay, I am engaged. Reese the Butte is engaged, and I'm just looking forward to like my new life and being a wife, and just it's a really good feeling. It's a really good feeling when someone chooses to spend forever with you. It's just awesome. I'm so excited. So anyway, I hope everyone is well. I hope you all are safe, healthy, and happy. And thanks for joining the Rare Butte fam. And stay fabulous, stay alive, stay blessed, everyone. Bye.